The one interesting thing about number bases is that you can convert any base number to base 10. And we're going to start with knowing what a base 10 number is. A base 10 number is a number from 0 to 9. It's just a natural number that makes up a combination of 0 up to 9. So we can say 29 is a base 10 number. You can check this out because what we're going to do now is to multiply um, each of the digits to with its base 10 and raise it to a particular index power. So we're going to start with 0 and then 1 here. So this is going to give you 2 times 10 because 10 raised by 0 is 10. Plus this is going to give you 9 times 1 and because 10 raised by 0 is 1. And you see that this is going to give you 20 plus 9, which is the same thing as 29. So this helps us understand that this conversion method to base 10 is correct. So now let's see if we can convert any other base to base 10. So let's see if we can try base 2. Now base 2 is um, a combination of just 0 and 1. So any base 2 number is just made up of 0 and 1. So let's say you have 1, 1, 0. So this is a base 2 number. If you have to convert this to base 10, you have 1 times 2. Remember to multiply by its base, each digit by its base. So we see 1 times 2, 1 times 2, 0 times 2. Then the index power starts from 0 and move upwards that way. So you see the way I arranged it, and that's how it's going to be. So now we have 1 times 4 here, plus 1 times 2 here, plus 0 times 1. Okay? And it's going to give us 4 plus 2 plus 0. And we're going to have 6. So this is our value in base 10. So 110 base 2 is 6 in base 10. Now let's try another base. So let's see. Let's try base 5. So base 5 number, a base 5 number is made up of 0 to 4, meaning that you can only have a combination of 0 to 4 in base 5 number. An example is 3, 2, 1, base 5. This is an example. So we can convert this also to base 10. We're having 3 times 5, remember the base, plus 2 times 5, plus 1 times 5, and then the index value starting from 0, 1, and 2. And we'll have 3 times 25 because 5 raised to power 2 is 25. So we'll have 3 times 25 plus 2 times 5 because 5 raised by 1 is 5. And then plus 1 times 1 because 5 raised by 0 is 1. Then we'll have here 75 plus 10 plus 1. And this will give us finally 86 base 10. 86 base 10. All right, so this is 86 base 10. Okay, now this is how you convert any number base to base 10. Well, how do you convert a base 10 value to any number base? So that is what we're going to do now. So let's start with 29 base 10. If we have to convert this to any number base, let's say convert to base 2. Okay, now to convert to base 2, what we're going to do is to divide continuously with the base. So before we're multiplying continuously with the base, we'll now be dividing continuously. So we'll have 29 base 10 here, then we have 2 divide 29. So what we're going to be taking, I would like you to follow this pattern closely. We're going to be taking the remainders, that is what will form our base value, base 2 value. So 2 divide 29, that is going to give you 14 remainder 1, right? 2 divide 14 is going to give you 7 remainder 0, so there's no remainder there. And 2 divide 7 is going to give you 3 remainder 1. 2 divide 3 is going to give you 1 remainder 1. And we can say again 2 divide 1 is nothing remainder 1. So it's 0 remainder 1. So in this instance, we're taking the remainders, but we're going to take it from bottom to top. So our base 2 value of 29 is going to give us 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, base 2. This is the answer. Now let's confirm. So we have 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, base 2. Let's quickly convert it to base 10 and see if we get 29. We have 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2, okay, plus 1 times 2. And the index value is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is 3. Let me write this well, 3, and this is 4. So let's see. 1 times 2 raised by 4. 2 raised by 4 is 16. 1 times 2 raised by 4 is 16 plus 2 raised by 3 is 8. 1 times 8 is 8 plus 2 raised by 2 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. And this 0 times 2 raised by 1 is going to be 0. Then we have 1 times 1 here because 2 raised by 0 is 1. So we have plus 1. So we have 16 plus 8 is actually going to give us 24. 24 plus 4 is 28 plus 1, 29. So you see, we got back our value. So this is how you convert from base 10 to base 2. All you just need to do is divide by the number base you're converting to. So if we quickly just try another one, let's say we have to convert, let's say base 10, okay, let's say base 10, let's say 67 to base 5. Let's see if we'll get that. So we'll have our 67 here, and then we divide by 5. So how many times can 5 go into 67? It will go 13 times, I suppose. Remainder 1. No, remainder 2, because it's 65. Then 5 into 13 is 2, remainder 3. 5 into 2 is 0, remainder 2. So our base 5 value will be, taking it down upwards, will be 2, 3, 2, base 5. And that will be the answer. Now you can cross-check this later and see if it is correct. But this is how to convert from base 10 to base 2, to any other base, and from any other base to base 10. If you like the video, please subscribe.